KHOU 11 starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon to you. We have breaking news for you. A Metro bus appears to have fallen off the highway after it was involved in a major accident near downtown Houston. Here's a picture from TransStar. You can see the bus knocked over on its side, the back wheels up toward the overpass and the front down at the street. Now, this happened just before 3 o'clock this afternoon off of McGowen Street and Highway 288. That's south of downtown. Our Troy Kless is live there this afternoon. Troy, what can you tell us from where you're standing?
Well, Cheryl, we can see just a very large, chaotic scene right now as first responders were scrambling to get everyone off of the bus. Take a look over here to my left and you see that the bus is currently on the embankment near 288 here near the McGowen Street Bridge. And you can see that it appears that the bus just went right through the guardrail and fence and came to a stop at the barrier that you see there. And right now we see that there are several Houston police officers on the scene right now. But here is what Metro is telling us about what exactly happened. The preliminary info indicates that after 2:30 p.m. a Metro bus on Route 54 was on McGowen Street on the overpass for 288 when it appears that the bus was struck from behind by another vehicle and went off the bridge. Metro says that there were around 12 passengers on board and they were all safely removed and they are being evaluated by EMS. We could see that there were several people here on site getting medical attention here right along Highway 288 here where there were several people. We could see that one man was taken on a stretcher again. According to Metro, they say that injuries are believed to be non-life-threatening, but we are still waiting to get some further info here. So, okay. All right, thank you, sir. So we are just, here right now. Obviously, it's a very chaotic scene. So, like right along this part of the sidewalk here, it's obviously not guarded. Police are asking us to back away here. So right now, we can see that there are again multiple firefighters here on site, and we can see it looks like Houston Fire Chief Thomas Munoz just arrived on the scene as well. So we're hoping to get an official update from first responders right now in terms of what exactly is going on. So, we can also see, it's hard to tell in the sun, but you can see there are a lot of bystanders that were here along the 288 feeder road that, are just watching this rescue operation unfold. I mean, we're talking about 12 people that were on a bus that was tipped over on its side. You can see that there was a busted window and firefighters that were crawling into the front driver window to get some of those passengers out. So obviously a very large, busy scene right now, but one that first responders are trying to get under control at the moment. So again, Houston Fire is on the scene right now. We're hoping to get some additional information for you here very shortly. So I'm just going to see here real quick. Again, the Houston Fire Chief is on scene and we're hoping to get some additional details here shortly. So, but again, you can see that, obviously everyone, again, non-life-threatening injuries. So it appears that everyone is okay and that, this is what we can see at the moment. So again, back out here live, we can see that, again, it appears that all the passengers are off the bus right now. And we can hear some ambulances starting to clear out here. Now, for anyone that might be hitting the road here sometime soon, there are still several lanes of 288 southbound that are blocked off at the moment. So that is, likely going to cause some traffic delays as well. So that is what we know right now, but we'll make sure to update you guys with the latest once we learn more. Reporting live just outside of downtown, Troy Kless, KHOU 11 News.
Troy, we understand that there was another vehicle involved in the crash with that bus. Can you give us any information on whether that person is okay or information you got preliminarily from the incident while you were out there? Any bystanders saying anything to you about what they may have seen?
So what we know right now is, according to Metro, they say that the vehicle that struck the bus from behind had one injured occupant, though their status is unknown right now. Now, we could see on the other side of this fire truck, we could see a smaller vehicle that had some front end damage on it, but and that the airbags appeared to have gone off in that vehicle, though we don't know the exact status. Now, I was out here talking to a witness who says that she was about to get on the bus, but it had passed by her stop, and then she had heard that the bus crashed onto the freeway here, and she shared some relief that she and her daughter were not on the bus, but obviously still very difficult for them to witness and understand what exactly was going on here. So so right now what we can do is we're still waiting to get some info on the driver right now, and we are still again waiting to learn more about the other driver that was in that vehicle. So
Troy, I see where you're standing. You can see traffic backed up on the highway there. Can you give us a little bit of a view of how bad that traffic backup might be, and maybe some roadways near where you're standing where a driver should avoid right now?
Well, I would say right now, if you're, maybe in the Midtown area, that McGowen is shut down right now. This McGowen area near the Highway 288 feeder road is shut down. And as far as the highway itself, it appears that, right now it actually looks like traffic has slowed down just based off of what we can see over here to my left. But again, so if you're going to be leaving downtown and heading out on 288, then you may want to avoid the area for right now, because this is likely going to take a while for them to clean up. So that is what we know at this moment. In terms of the traffic right on the local streets, this immediate area is blocked off at the moment. It appears that they're going to be bringing in a wrecker here soon to get this bus out. So that's what we know right now, and that's how this is impacting the traffic at the moment.
All right, thank you so much, Troy Class, reporting live from near downtown, where a Metro bus, as you can see there, was involved in an accident and is hanging down from the embankment there. We're told all 12 passengers and the driver are safe, and they were removed from that bus. We'll have more as soon as we get an update from officials, and continue to follow this story and have the very latest for you on KJU 11 News at 6.